Content advisory. After the Fall is a story set in the world of darkness and may contain subject matter that may be triggering to some audiences. Subject matter includes graphic depictions of violence, alcohol and drug abuse, bullying, physical and emotional abuse, gaslighting, police violence, loss of loved ones, and other content not suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody. We are back for the sixth and final chapter of Vampire the Masquerade After the Fall. We are joined by Bloodrush as they trundle into town, their tour bus, on the way from Montreal to Halifax. Last show in Montreal, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. But it was mostly horrifically uneventful. Tensions may have been high. There may have been an air of disaster, of despair, of worry, anxiety, but truly, even though the coterie was waiting for something to happen, the band was waiting for the other shoe to fall within Montreal, someone to come after them, things were mysteriously silent. Once the show was complete, they packed up their gear. Manny and the roadies loaded the bus, and they made their way to Halifax. The music venue this time, although there is to be, in theory, a traumatic incident, is quite an auspicious event center. It is the Scotiabank Center. Stadium that houses gigantic sports teams most of the time. Not unlike where they have played previously, Saddle Dome. Compared to the last few venues, it is very large. As the bus rides into Halifax on the last final leg of its journey across the entirety of Canada, we're going to zoom in. I would like to know just a quick we're going to start with Finn. As you're riding into Halifax, what is going through your mind? How do you feel? And what are you doing?
Finn is likely in the back of the bus, just on the couch with his guitar, just mindlessly plucking away at it. He hasn't shaved in a few days. He's got a real patchy beard going on.
Point of order. Kindred do not grow facial hair.
Didn't know that.
Natural bodily functions do not exist. It's something we probably should have went over, but fingerprints, not a problem. Hair growing, not a problem. You are mostly static in undeath.
Okay. We sleep, though, right?
During the day.
Yeah. Finn hasn't slept since that night on the roof. Bags under... Well, I guess, I don't know. Would he have bags under his eyes, or is he still looking picture perfect?
However Finn feels under the surface, as a consequence of the vampiric condition, you exhibit none of that feeling on the surface. You do not have bags under your eyes. Your expression may betray how you feel, but red eyes don't really happen. Bags don't really happen. Oily, greasy hair doesn't typically betray any like lack of being kempt, because you don't create bodily oils. You don't grow hairs. What would create the circulatory system would allow you to have bags underneath your eyes. You don't look tired because physically you don't feel tired. Spiritually, emotionally, you might be exhausted though.
And Finn is. He's hasn't said much more than a couple words outside of shows since that night. He's just plucking away at his guitar on the back, just staring out the window, not really saying or doing much, except for excessive drinking.
Got it. We're going to ask DJ. How are you feeling? What is your mood? What are you thinking as you ride into Halifax?
When I know I messaged you this offline, but was I successful in calling in the boon with I was there to get that USB port on the device my son left?
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm actually feeling optimistic. I've literally seen worse odds than what we are walking into here, and am kind of feeling confident that we're going to be able to pull off an amazing performance and turn the tables on the people that have been fucking pulling our strings for the last couple weeks.
With that in mind, I think that a certain sentiment calls back from your son. That he understands that you two are from very different worlds. But at no point did he seem totally lost to the prospect that you come back. Your son has clearly seen the other side of the coin. That the supernatural exists, that vampires are real, and that they are hunted, and that they are hunters, and that there are ways to take them down, and that there are ways to make them work. And knowing that, someone who is, frankly, as capable as your son, someone who went toe-to-toe with Reg, one of the scariest people that you know, him having confidence that you aren't just going to bite it, feels good. Feels really good. Now, Douglas.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? What do you think? And what's your mood going into Halifax? Knowing specifically what's waiting for you.
I think Douglas feels a sort of gnawing sensation inside himself that he mistakes for almost like his version of pre-show jitters. Like, he knows shit's about to go down, shit's about to get hairy. There's a whole bunch of different factions all about to be in the same place at once. And to him, it feels like the gnawing sensation is just anxiety for that. But in reality, he's now slipped down to humanity 4. It is the beast. gnawing away at the bars of its cage, on edge, ready to get out. And he doesn't even realize it.
All right. Tatiana, how do you feel? What are you thinking, and what is your mood?
Addie's been kind of in her room on the bus. She's sitting on their bed, staring at a locket, kind of flipping it between her fingers. She's getting worried. She's getting nervous. She feels like this is, as she said to Josh, it ends in Halifax, one way or another. And the weight of those words is definitely sitting on her shoulders. She tries to hide it, but she's definitely feeling the sinking feeling. She feels like this is the end, and she's only hoping that there is something else on the other side.
Gotcha. Astrid, you're acutely aware that you still are in possession of that sort of premonition, that second sight, and that it's hard to shake the feeling that between Toronto and the outskirts of Halifax, that there have been no portents, that your visions have not helped you, that there has been nothing. It feels quiet, like unnaturally so. Knowing that, how do you feel? What are you thinking, and what is your mood?
Between... Where did we pick him up? After the last show, have we just brought Elliot with us this entire way, or have I dealt with that problem?
Oh, you haven't dealt with anything. If you would like, you can state what you've done, or we can have a scene, or it can be resolved quietly. It's up to you, but Elliot is in your possession. If I'm not mistaken, he was a shattered individual that was sort of at your whim.
Interesting. Oh, so tempting. But no, we shall just take care of that problem somewhere in the middle of nowhere. He can just, well, he's a vampire, so we can just ash him, somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
And so, somewhere on the long road from Toronto to Halifax, the former stalker turned kindred turned villain infatuated with Astrid meets his end. Unceremoniously, quietly dealt with. Besides that messy bit of business, how do you feel? What do you do?
Astrid's happy that problem is solved. She's also concerned about the future because she's not sure what's going to happen now. It's the last show. who knows what's gonna, like, the band's probably not staying together after all of this now. Where's she gonna go? What's she gonna do?
Gotcha.
Yeah, just laying in my bunk, contemplating.
Okay. Reg.
Yeah. Reg has just been standing at the back of the bus whenever, it hasn't been. Whenever the sun hasn't been up, and he's just standing there watching the road behind them. He feels like a dog on a leash. There's a mailman just a couple feet away. Whole bus is my leash. I want to play. I want to finish whatever this is. Because for the first time, I feel like I know what I want to do when this tour's done. And I'd actually like to see that happen. And if anybody comes and talks to Reg at any time, they'll see his fangs are just out. Eyes tapered, narrowed, the pupils huge and black as he just watches at night.
Right. Gotcha. So, considering that in between Montreal and Halifax, you do receive a quick series of texts from your daughter. It's some simple stuff, nothing too sentimental or sappy, but they are a series of locations. They are just where they would like to meet up, a couple of places where, it would be nice to hang out, a few pictures of the inside of her house, and a lot of stuff that just seems a little hopeful.
Yeah, Reg sends her like a picture, and he holds up one finger, and he goes, "One more show," and then like puts like the little special effects on it, like he puts a little like a little explosion around, like a little fireworks around it. It is really bad.
You get nothing back. But Halifax is just a few minutes away.
That's the band cat.
That is the band cat. That is 100% the band cat.
Keeps the rats out of the bus.
It does keep the rats out of the bus. You picked it up after Alberta. But it's only a few minutes out of Halifax. We're getting closer and closer to the Scotiabank Center. Manny, sets it to cruise as you guys are sort of coming into the city. Looks backwards to you guys. This is going to be the last stop, ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready? Do you need anything from me?
You have been a saint,
Truly.
and we appreciate you. Best I can say is, don't stick around.
Yeah, I can abide that.
If,
He's been
leave,
driving.
Leave the bike.
I'll leave the bike. I'll leave the trailer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's been driving the whole time, and I presume hasn't been checking his phone, but he has a sizable bonus already deposited from Douglas.
Awesome. Hey, it's been a good ride, everybody.
Yeah. It's been Real good to have you. You've been the best driver
Yeah,
I think we've had.
I've been pretty good. All right, I've been saving something for y'all. Hold on. And then he like
Huh?
rustles around in his the toolbox or the
Glove box.
glove box.
Mhm.
Bumbles around for just a minute. And he holds something up.
I'll
It's
go
like-
grab it.
It is cylindrical. It has a band going around the center of it. It's roughly the size of a softball. It has a spoon on one side and a pin through the middle. Like, listen. I don't care if you take it. I don't care what you do with it. I picked it up in Detroit. I was going to use it to firebomb the bus. After all was said and done. You know, get rid of evidence. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's just because I'm a little dramatic. Molotov works just fine. But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
and he's like, this is an M83 frag grenade.
All right. Yeah, I think that'll do nicely. And I will take it from him.
I can't do much more to help, but
You've done enough.
I've been hiding that for a while.
Great, we're fucking terrorists now.
We're
Not unless we use the grenade. Just having it doesn't make us a terrorist.
No, it just makes us a threat.
Yeah.
yeah.
And we're already a threat.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just feeling a little sentimental, guys.
Thanks for the grenade.
Well,
Thanks for everything.
it's what I can do. Besides drive the bus.
Get out, run, never think of it again.
Oh, well, that ain't gonna happen. He's like, listen, I'm not looking to get out of the driver game. He's like, I'm just not driving for you guys anymore. I can't.
Oh yeah.
That is fair.
No, think of us fondly and often. Mostly me.
If I meet you out there on the road, or we're in some dive bar, you know, down in Kentucky, and I meet you there, or like I'm in Canada again, and I see that, you know, one of the members of Blood Rush has picked up a bar gig or something like that, I'll come in. But I think this is really it. Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Douglas gives him a firm handshake.
all right. He pulls into the Scotiabank Center. The other couple of vehicles with your guys' like gear and stuff pull in beside you. The roadies start unloading all the swag and all the gear. They start setting up tables to sell shirts and do the merch thing, and your roadies are tuning instruments. And
Are there any sword shops in Halifax?
that's a weird question.
A wild question.
What are you trying to do? Is the better
Steal
question.
a sword?
Don't just buy one.
No, stealing is more fun.
Okay. You want help?
Yeah.
All right.
It occurs to Reg that there are several members of Blood Rush that can turn invisible.
Hey, does somebody want to steal me a sword?
No.
Okay, anyone else want to steal me a sword?
I mean, I can't go invisible, but I'm pretty quick.
Like,
I
Reg, what do
can't
you
go
need a
in-
sword for?
don't know. Sword some asshole. I bet you there's gonna be like a whole like standoff, and I'm gonna need I'll feel like a badass like samurai. My
Take
katana.
take the sword from the first guy that tries to stab you with one.
Yes.
That'd
Actually-
be even more badass.
No, that makes
Or
sense.
borrow a baseball bat from Tatty.
No,
I got a few.
I don't. I don't want to do. I don't want to take your thing.
Stab him with your drumstick.
I'ma just punch shit tonight. I got
Yeah.
kindness. We're good.
Oh, I do sharpen a bunch of my drumsticks tonight.
All right. All
Side of
right.
all my drumsticks are sharp.
Fantastic.
Finn is just gonna walk past everybody and be like, y'all deserve each other, and go to the back of the bus.
You deserve us too.
Was that his first? I look at Lily. Was that his first kill?
Yeah.
Taking
Technically.
it really hard.
What do you mean technically?
That's his story to tell, not mine.
Fair.
Lily looks to Reg and just says, I'm not going to presume to tell you what to do. Don't take it as I'm doing that. I'm not. But there was ever a time to show that, you know, the guy that you brought on to Blood Rush and you know, that you brought along on this entire journey, like, meant shit to you. Jokes are all well and good, and I know that you all don't take things as seriously as Finn does, but maybe he just needs to hear that you actually care before it all goes down tonight. I'm not looking for feedback, Dan. I'm gonna go tune the guitars.
Hey, Lily. Hold on, just a second. I had a gift for Finn, actually. For the end. Yeah.
She looks to you and she just, as she's about to like leave the bus and go and start like doing her job, she just says, hey, I did what I had to do. I helped Finn get that monkey off his back. You have a gift or you got something to say it to him, not me.
No, I know. But I think it needs a tuning.
Oh, is it a guitar?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Washburn 333, autographed by Dimebag Daryl.
Oh, yikes. Jesus. Okay. All right.
That's
a piece of history. Where the hell did you get this?
I bought it.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you did. That's
Yeah.
I'm sure that's going to mean a lot. Give it to him, he'll bring it to me.
All right. And you treat that right?
Well, I can't give it to Finn. I don't think he can even tune his own guitar.
Yeah, for sure.
Then she leaves to go and do her job.
That's horseshit.
Like, whether it is or not is speculation, sir.
Aaron,
Yeah.
what kind of roll would I have to make, or is it a roll at all, to change? How much of Blood Rush's royalties is Gary Fuchs getting from his time in the band?
So the royalties that Gary Fuchs gets is from the music that was created back in, you know, the 90s and such, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blood Rush doesn't get a lot of radio play these days, classic rock stations and such like that. But the reality is that, sort of poignantly, Gary Fuchs didn't write almost any of the music.
Gotcha.
He performed. Toddy wrote the chords.
Yep.
You know, like DJ Metro and Reg came up with rhythms. Like Astrid is the bassist. He didn't have anything to do with any of those. Toddy wrote the lyrics. You know, there might be like some writing credits from like Reg, like some of the bigger party songs might have writer credits from Astrid, but Gary is vapid and is talented, but had almost nothing to do with the creative process. He is a
Gotcha.
technical player that can get up on stage, do a very masturbatory, self-aggrandizing performance, and do it well, but none of the spark from Blood Rush really came from Gary. So the royalties that he gets are razor thin. You know, there's a reason why he's been able to subsist as an artist, but it's nothing that allowed, you know, like DJ Metro was able to like tour the world and like make ends meet, no problem, and like send money off to X, Y, and Z. Like Reg's daughter grew up very wealthy. Fucking was left with a bunch of money. Toddy is currently very wealthy. Astrid, even through all of her drinking and partying and philandering and you know, blowing through all that cash, Astrid has a lot of money. Like, there's a lot of money in Blood Rush. Gary gets a slice of it.
Okay. So Finn gets an email then with basically notifying him of all of the royalties he will be due from this tour's live album, and Gary Fucks isn't credited. And it's noticeably absent. Everyone else gets the same email, but for Finn, it's first. It's the first one, and Gary Fucks is out, and Finn Goodhart is in. Is basically what it says.
There's something to be said about the fact that Finn has been saying rather expressively throughout the entirety of all of his performances that it's been a lot of like creative riffing and like new sound, and like Finn has brought like a lot of new life into Blood Rush. Like a lot of his performances have been like, I get out on stage and I start doing, you know, my own thing and then getting into Blood Rush's songs, or in the middle I do a technical and experimental solo. Like, so Finn, to see that, you do get that notification on your phone, to see that you've been credited and that Gary isn't even on the credits list and that your name is right there alongside Astrid Black, Tatiana, not Douglas, DJ Metro, Reg, and everybody, is kind of a big deal to you. You see for the very first time, not the, you know, it's the performance and this and that. It's like, no. That email quite literally means that it's fairly certain that you won't have to work again in your life. You'll at least be able to afford, like, a subsistence living, should everything go completely tits up, for the rest of your life.
Finn literally just says the thumbs up emote in response to the email.
You get an email back from Douglas. It requires a signature of confirmation.
Finn hits the back key. It says, do you want to reconfirm form submission? Data has been blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, fuck. And you got to use your fingerprint. And, like, you're dead. So, like, it doesn't work at first to, like, draw your fucking signature.
Got to do the security questions.
Yeah, exactly. Are you human? You get a little chuckle out of that because you're not. And, like, you know.
What's your mother's maiden name?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta make friction with your fingers so it actually works on the touchscreen.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, then Finn is going to respond with, if we live, thumbs up with the signed forms.
Perfect.
Yeah, Reg is gonna go kick in Finn's door. Wherever he's sulking, he's just gonna come a knocking.
He has a bunker.
I'm not in a room.
He's in a bunker.
I'm at the back of the bus where the couch is.
Oh, you're in the you're in the bus.
Yeah, we haven't gotten off the
Most
bus
tour
yet.
buses have couches in the back.
Oh yeah, I just thought we were leaving into the venue. No, I go.
Yeah.
I go kick the curtain that separates the sofa.
Finn's just kind of like,
It was for effect.
you almost tricked yourself to make yourself look cool.
No, shut up, idiot.
Daddy's gonna follow in behind Reg with the guitar case.
So here's the deal. Lily was like, Finn's sad, and it's kind of your fault. So maybe you guys should say something nice about him to him. so he feels appreciated or some shit. I don't fucking know. But you're not dead, which is awesome.
I am, though. We all
Okay.
are.
Well, okay. Technically, yeah, but you're undead still. You're still undead. You're not re-dead. So, that's good. And, you play a mean guitar, and, nobody hates you in this room. So that's gotta be worth living for.
I mean, we tease you, but we tease everybody.
Yeah, you're
It's
just
kind of
new.
our love language. And it's not that we don't appreciate you. It's not that we don't want you here. It's just that, well, there's more to tease you about because you're new. You got more stuff that we're learning to tease you about. You can ask Reg. When we first joined up, I teased him relentlessly.
It's true. She always made fun of my stupid hats.
And they're
You
still
guys-
stupid.
They're still stupid, but I wear them.
Yeah.
Do you guys think this is about your jokes? And
Well-
your teasing?
I mean, part of it, sure, yeah.
I mean, you
No.
did get upset when we were, talking about your fucking music on YouTube. That really old one that you got really upset and you left.
Yeah, it was bad.
You
And,
mean when I was 17? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That one thing. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm sure there's
what,
more.
That's what I'm freaked out about.
Well, okay,
And
wait,
I'm
Not
sure
the
it's,
fact that we're somehow in a war here, and all of you pushed me to kill somebody.
I offered to kill him. You said no.
I
So-
also
wasn't-
offered.
It
I
wasn't.
also offered.
It wasn't your place.
Well, yeah, we just offered because
We-
we didn't want to push you into it.
Yeah, we knew
We care
you'd
about
get
you.
like
Exactly what
this.
you did. How can
No,
you guys
we knew
even
you'd
look
get like
yourself
this. That's
in
why
the
we wanted
fucking
to-
face and tell me that's not what you wanted?
We wanted
wanted
to kill him.
him-
I wanted to kill him.
We wanted him dealt with, and whatever that meant.
And that's kind of the thing, isn't it? Dealt with means dead.
Or paid off, or silenced, or crippled, or take your pick.
Yeah, but Finn.
I know
he
you
was
didn't wanna kill
fanatic.
him.
All of it involves hurting people.
Paid off doesn't, but yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if you could pay that guy off.
no, I probably couldn't.
And
I guess we could.
But you know what? There was probably a point where he could never prove what he wanted to prove against me until you, Toddy, fucking ripped somebody's head off.
I did. You don't
And
think
now
I feel
he's
bad about
dead
that?
because of that. I don't want to say he's a good man, or he was a good man.
Hmm.
He didn't deserve that. He thought he was going after a murderer. He thought he was doing the right thing. And we couldn't just keep our nose down for the short little tour. Yeah, we're going across Canada, but Jesus Christ, it's 7 shows.
All right, Finial. Okay, pal.
My name isn't Finial.
Sorry, Phineas.
It's actually just Finn.
Whatever. Listen. We came over here trying to make amends or whatever the fuck.
Make
Okay.
him. Jesus Christ.
Okay, hey, shut the fuck up. I'm talking to you. Okay? We came over here trying to make amends or whatever the fuck. Okay? Clearly that's not working. Can you do the show tonight?
Yeah.
Good.
And Reg sleeps.
And I didn't want to kill Tanner. I want you to know that. I didn't want to.
Well, I assume there's some excuse.
No, I don't have an excuse. It's that I didn't want to. I reacted. I reacted violently.
That's the thing, though. Everybody here is reacting violently with malice, with anger, with. I didn't choose. I didn't sign up for this, man. I didn't
None of us
fucking.
did.
You think? I don't know about you, but when I was embraced, I didn't have a choice.
I did. I mean,
So did I.
I didn't have a choice in terms of becoming this. It was just a complete fucking mistake. I don't even know who did this to me. But I had a choice to be better. I didn't have to be this monster.
Finn,
And it feels like
a
everybody
monster
here.
A monster I am, lest a monster I become.
Everybody here has pushed me in the direction that I was fighting so hard against. And you all just pass it off as, hey, that is what it is. No
No.
big deal.
It's a big deal.
Really?
It sucks. It's hard. Yes. You don't think I fucking care?
You guys kill people with ease.
Ease, yes, because physically I can. It still takes a part of me every time. And you know how many people I have killed? Since I became a vampire? 1.
That was Tanner.
That was Tanner.
I guess Reese was my second. Not as a vampire, though.
I'm not talking about before.
And Finn, just so you know, I've never killed anyone. I just talk a lot of shit.
Now, I was going to give you this when the tour ended as a kind of a thank you and a welcome to the band and, you know, kind of like a formal introduction, but I don't think there's going to be an after party. So now's as good a time as any. And she hands over this black leather guitar case. Is yeah, just my way of saying thanks.
I'll crack it open.
And inside is the guitar I mentioned previously with a Sharpie signed by Dimebag Daryl on the bottom of the guitar. And
Toddy,
inside
is this
is
your
a
signature?
velvet case.
Is this your signature?
No, that's Dimebag Daryl.
I do know who that is, but that is definitely that's before my time, girl.
Yeah, it's before your time, but he's one of the best guitarists.
It's a cool fucking guitar. Thank
Yeah.
you.
If you want, you can play it tonight.
I think I will.
Don't break it. Don't look at me like that. You broke your last 3 guitars.
Pretty sure I've only broken one on this tour, but
No, you broke at least 3 when we were with Strathcona.
oh, that's true. No, I'll treat this one well.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate you, and I know a bunch of shit's been real rough. A bunch of shit's been real hard, and we got some hard shit to do. If you don't want to play tonight, you don't have to. But we have to go through with it.
It's not going to make a difference whether I'm there or not. I'm going to get dragged in. I'm going to be involved. There's nothing I can do about it. So fuck if tonight's the last night of my undead life. Might as well let it happen doing something that I like doing.
Might as well go out in style.
But also, if we survive this,
yeah,
I'm writing the next song.
You got it. You can write the chords. Lyrics are mine, though.
No, I'm writing the next song.
Ooh, we'll talk.
Douglas looks at
There
Douglas.
is.
I look at DJ and I just go, "Oh my god, what a fucking buzzkill! Let's do this."
There is something so fucking rock and roll, and
He
just
he just needs to talk it out, and then now he'll be good for the show.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
Before we get off the bus, I grab 2 beers out of the fridge and I'm like, Reg, and I chuck it at him. Stab it,
outside.
shotgun it. You can't be outside. Okay, if you're outside, I
It's
toss it out the
nighttime,
door
isn't
at
it?
you. If you're outside, then I toss it out the door at you.
Okay, I key it.
Yeah, shotgun a beer.
I'm gonna walk out the bus. I assume I see Reg there.
Shotgunning a beer.
Yeah. I'm gonna like kind of gently, somewhat not like aggressively or harmfully, but like right on the shoulder. Be like, I know you mean well, man. You gotta get better at talking. Aaron, I would like to grab the nearest beer and shotgun it way better than Reg just did.
Okay. Can I get a?
What's the roll to shotgun a beer?
I would say that is stamina plus performance.
Oh, incredible!
You
And I have
don't
a
get your
special-
focus
I
for
have a-
this.
What's? Oh, I don't have a specialty in that. case.
You don't have a
specialty
special.
thing.
Roll 2.
Yeah, we'll go against Reg's
Truly,
roll. Yeah.
truly the most important role in a Rockstar game. What's the role?
Exactly.
To shotgun a beer?
Everybody, place your bets now. Place your bets now. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win this competition?
Stamina focus for alcohol.
Yeah. Stamina focus for alcohol. Performance focus for shotgunning. Like is that
Five successes.
5 successes.
6 successes.
6
There you go.
successes. If there is one thing,
Of course, it was
that
Finn. He wanted it more.
Finn has no real panache when it comes to shotgunning a beer, but it is fierce and efficient, and it is gone. And he has there is a hollowness in the way that Finn doesn't drink the beer, destroys that beer. That is just a little bit more rock and roll than you did, Reg.
Did you even taste
Can-
that?
Damn,
Can I just-
Finn. You
Hey,
can suck
can I
a
just
golf
do-
ball through a garden hose too?
Like a brick of cheese through a screen door. I swear to God.
Manny looks out through the window. He's like, suck a couch through an asshole.
Finn, I don't know what to tell you. That was
On
hot.
that note, Aaron, as I step off the bus, I'm activating Toughness, Defy Bane, and Shadow Perspective, getting ready for the show.
Yeah, you are. All right.
I
Finn is
failed my
just gonna like.
rouse check to wake up.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
everybody,
already awake.
everybody,
We've
give
been
me a
talking.
rouse check. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
good.
If you haven't already
Good
roused,
there. I
There.
failed Toughness, succeeded Defy Bane, succeeded
Sweet.
Shadow Perspective.
I got a
So I'm at
9.
2 hunger.
Gotcha.
I got a 6.
You're good.
A 1.
That's less. That's less good. Yeah,
less
that is less good than 6. Yeah. What's your hunger?
Now it's 2.
Now it's 2. Fantastic. Gotcha.
After everybody starts making fun of that shit, he kind of just crumples the can, throws it on the ground. It's like you guys have never drank in your lives. You never heard of opening your throat.
Oh.
Body, you're a
And
fucking
you
goat.
ruined it.
Go.
I have heard of that, actually. Beer wasn't
Hearing-
involved.
Hearing Finn do this, I just grab one of the beers, look at Finn, bite into it with my teeth, and brutal feed the can.
Oh god. like a decompressed, like a submarine under too much water. The can suddenly just it goes from a fully formed can of beer to just and is gone.
And then I'll crush it, put it on the ground, and say, "Yeah, just open your throat," and I'll walk away.
I'd like to imagine, I'm sure this isn't the case, but I'd like to imagine that, like, Toddy's brutal feet is just like, like, you gotta... All right,
Okay, is everybody off the bus now?
they can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Astra's gonna hang back a little bit and see if she can try to, if I can, force a premonition.
Damn, I was hoping. You can absolutely force a premonition. Can I please get resolve plus auspex? All right, now Brandon, I need you to shotgun a beer.
I only have 2 left for the rest of the round.
Fuck. Okay. Just.
Otherwise, I absolutely would.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I got a 1 on my hunger dice, but I also got a 10 and a 9.
Okay, so that's 2 successes out of the 3. Wait, how's that? No, how many dice are you rolling?
5.
5. Oh, okay, yeah. No, you're good. Okay.
Okay.
So, Astrid, usually premonitions are shunted upon you. You haven't had a lot of control when it comes to foresight because you haven't really trusted it. For a long breadth of this journey and a lot of the unlife that you've existed in before, it was always seen as like a strange, like, deja vu that just happened to be uncanny, daydreaming, and then something happened to happen. Strange places, strange things. You could have chalked it up to feeding on somebody that, you know, had something kind of gnarly in their system, or you know, just being a little like day drunk, like you're a little bit like you woke up too early, and you know the sun was not quite set, kind of thing, and you're a little groggy. But since, I guess, Winnipeg, when you had that very poignant and vibrant premonition of Strathcona, that immediate and sudden forceful fear and understanding that there was something terrible waiting for you, and then to have it immediately come to fruition, something has come a little bit unglued, so to speak, when it comes to your relationship with foresight. Now, usually it would be something coming from the situation ahead that I would give you, you know, a little bit of insight in, given your amount of successes. In this moment, rather than that, I would like you to ask me 2 questions about what is going to be happening tonight. I am going to answer them truthfully.
And I can't just be like, what's going to happen tonight?
If you ask me a vague question, I am going to give you a vague answer. The answer will be fitting to the question asked.
Who all is going to show up tonight? That we need to be concerned about.
You have a moment where your vision clouds and you're looking into the Halifax gloom. Bit of fog that's rolled in off of the harbor, illuminated by a street light. Start to see faces appear. You see a woman, tattoos all the way from the neck down. Some of them big blackout tattoos. Her hair raven black, and her eyes seemingly shrouded or perhaps tattooed themselves. You don't recognize her. Next, you see Josh. Harry Fox is going to be present tonight. You know. You can feel him. He's going to be in the audience, or he's going to be backstage. He's here for you. Smiling Jack is present this evening. in one way or another. And the more concerning bit is the fact that you ask the question, people that you're going to be concerned about. You see, very likely, one of the most upsetting things that you have seen since you have left on this entire tour. And that is the assumed deceased Prince Strathcona. You see a disheveled, concerningly dressed, armor-plated creature standing about 9.5 feet tall, covered in rippling muscles, black, scabies-laden skin and fur. The snout of a mongrel hound, pointed ears, sharp, ragged teeth, and claws at the end of its powerful arms the size of steak knives. You don't know who it is, but that is a vision that hits you. And then, finally, your vision settles on someone who you do not get a clear vision of, but is clearly someone of import. Their face is nearly featureless, lacking any prominent nose, thin lips, sallow skin drooping from their face, wearing a black suit with a black tie and black shoes. In one hand, they carry what appears to be a femur. In the other hand, they carry what appears to be an ebon skull. Those are the individuals that you are to be concerned about tonight.
I made notes. I liked the one for that last night. Voldemort looking dude.
Yes, and the last one is Voldemort. It's straight up
Voldemort.
just Voldemort. Yeah. Yes. Ralph Fiennes is in the audience tonight with his nose taped up. Yes.
I was getting Slenderman vibes.
That too. Now, well, what is your second question?
I don't know. See, I was hoping I was going to do this and you were just going to tell me stuff. Like, normal.
Yeah. I bet
Yeah.
you were hoping for that, yeah.
Yeah, I was. Okay. How many of us are going to survive the night?
You see an image of all 6 of you standing there. And then a sort of shadow play starts playing out in front of you, where creatures composed of those shadows start snatching away and attacking at individuals. And you see in a very lucid sort of picture, standing behind Bloodrush is a living Josh Lancaster And when you see that Josh Lancaster is alive, Tatiana is dead. When you see in behind Blood Rush a gigantic creature of destructive potential, this rippling muscled individual, they are alive, and Finn is dead. You see, standing behind Blood Rush, this spectral being with the femur. They are alive, and Douglas is dead. You see the woman in black, tattooed, dark and terrifying. They are alive. DJ Metro is dead. As you see your bandmates drop 1, 2, 3, there is only one person that seems to make it out unscathed, should everything go completely askew. That's you.
So Astrid's going to leave the bus, and she's going to approach Douglas privately.
Okay.
And sort of fill him in on just the people that I've seen that we need to be concerned about. I'm not going to mention the other stuff.
So first things first, you put a hand on Douglas's shoulder to get his attention. And there's no give in his flesh at all. When you grab him by the shoulder, your hand, you feel the skin of your hand being pushed in, and it's like his skin is almost pushing out against you. That's what you notice, first of all. And he'll turn to look at you. Astrid, what's going on?
There's going to be a lot of people here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And not just fans.
I think we all assumed that. I assume you know more than the rest of us, though.
Yes, I had a bit of a vision here before I got off the bus.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tattooed lady, black hair that I have never seen before.
Okay.
Very heavily tattooed.
What explicitly did you ask? Or what is the context of this vision?
People we need to be concerned about that will be here tonight.
All right. So tattooed lady, Josh,
Smiling Jack.
Oh, that's concerning. All right.
Yeah, because, he helped us last time.
Well, and he strikes me as very much an opportunist. Yeah. So I think if he sees things going someone else's way, he won't hesitate to join them.
We got Strathcona.
What?
Yeah.
He's dead. Is it him, an agent? Okay, anyways, continue.
A rather large monster. Very, very big. Just, very big.
Big claws?
Yes.
Okay. I can
kind of
assume
like a dog type looking thing. What I seen, that was on the bus.
Yeah, that's the werewolf that we heard that Josh might have been working with.
And then there's a ghosty Voldemort holding a skull and a femur.
Aaron, do I know who she's talking about, or do I have to roll?
You can give me an occult roll.
Intelligence and occult?
Intelligence and occult, yeah.
One more dice. That will be 3 successes.
You're not 100% certain, but you're fairly sure that Astrid is describing Vincenzo.
You mean
The specter
the
that
specter
you had made a deal with.
Gotcha.
What there is to be said about the implements that it wields, you're unsure, but it can't bode well.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay.
I don't think we're all making it out of here alive tonight, Dougie. Or
And yet
undead.
the show must go on.
Of course.
Who's coming for you, Astrid?
I have no idea.
Some part of me thinks that's the most concerning answer you could have given.
Yeah.
Well, say la vie. Nothing to it but to do it.
Yep. And I'll give Douglas a hug.
He gently pats your back. It's clearly not something he's used to, but he's like, they're there.
Your skin feels weird. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I did. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready, Astrid. All right. Good luck out there tonight, eh?
Yes. Keep a watch on us.
All right, right there. I think I'm going to posit a very quick break.
Mm-hmm.
I have to blow my nose and stuff. So.
Yeah.
And we're back. Now, we join the rest of the cast backstage. Sitting in the green room. Tatiana, Metro, Ben, Reg. When you go on stage, usually you have a bit of an idea of what to expect from the crowd. Where the night's going to lead, the set that you're going to play. Is there anything in particular that you would like to play, that you would like to perform? Any pyrotechnics? Any lights? Anything like that that you would like to have go off tonight?
I'm definitely feeling a flash with some sparkle pyro, just long enough for me to get somewhere, pull the pin, chuck the grenade, and blink back.
Hell, I can do that without having to worry about actual pyrotechnics.
I would like to make sure that there is a thick cloud of smoke for tonight's show.
Fog machine it up.
Fog machine.
I would actually like to play a slow, like melancholy tap riff as I'm coming out on the stage. I actually have it in my brain. I can hear it. I can hear it.
Gotcha. Douglas, go ahead.
I definitely want this to be a show where it is basically the music will portray a fond farewell if you listen close enough.
I also would like to sing a duet with Taddy at some point through the night.
You can sing?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
has been bandmates for a couple decades.
Finn can also sing very
You're
well.
gonna pull a Phil Collins on us
Very
there,
well.
dude?
Awesome. Douglas and Astrid come into the green room after a while. Douglas, you feel a very familiar set of pinpricks go up the back of your neck. Feel that Fergus.
Tonight's the night, buddy.
You feel him tug at you. And then, in the middle of the green room, all of the shadows deepen. A light bulb in one of the mirrors bursts. There's a rustling of wind. Fergus apparates in front of you. I've been fucking Douglas, mostly. But I think that it's time to talk to the rest of you.
Hey, Fergie.
Hey, Fergie.
I'll kind of like flick my hand a little bit and juice him up just enough to speak clearly.
I think that if everything goes sideways, that it's important that one of you fulfill Douglas's.
What's that?
Douglas knows, but I was beholden to the Giovannis, a cabal of incestuous, destructive, dark, occult necromancers. They made me do terrible things to innocent people. I wanted out. So Douglas killed me and promised me revenge. I have not seen that revenge fulfilled. And I am unsure that I will, should things go awry this evening. It is only right that someone else pick up the mantle. I would not go back.
So if Dougie dies, you want us to take out undead Maga?
In not so many words. But yes. There are a few people written on a list.
I'll pull a notepad out and write a couple of them down.
If need be, Fergie, if I make it through and Dougie doesn't, give me the list.
You would be doing the world a favor.
Yeah, I'm sure. But, we gotta make it through.
I am going to do what I can to ensure that Douglas does not die.
Fair?
Speaking of which, Fergus, I've been working on something. I have a proposition for you for this evening. And what better place to do it than right before the show starts? I'm going to... where's the ritual? The new one. There it is. I'm going to... pull out from my bag or wallet or pants or wherever I would assume I'm keeping it. Two things. The first of which is a gift for Fergus, which I think will be a blank check, the same as I offered. I believe it was Tatty and Reg. The second is a dead but still not rotten bug of some sort. Seems to be parasitic in nature. Douglas is going to reach into his mouth, grab a fang, and tear it out of his head. Hold it in his hand. Take the other one, wrench it out of his head. Then he's going to pick the bug up, look at it, and bite into it. And then he's going to spit all of that into his hand and clasp his hand sharply. He's going to point his hand at Fergus and then just... and if Fergus is willing, Aaron, I would like to use the Oblivion Ceremony host spirit. Fergus and Douglas will share a body for this evening to work together and enact their vengeance.
For the first time since you've done Fergus in, he looks to you, inviting him into yourself. And he just smirks. All right. I guess really mean it. And then in a rush of violent, abyssal, horrendous power, Fergus starts rushing down Douglas's throat, distending his jaw, your eyes going wide, before Fergus disappears fully inside of you.
The fuck?
Never seen someone shotgun a ghost before.
Yeah!
I think he wins the shotgunning game.
I think so.
Well, I had to be dramatically late with it.
Throat goat.
Dougie's the throat goat.
Throat goat.
Dougie's the throat goat.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for that, Tatty. I appreciate you offering to fulfill my promise if I can't. That means a lot.
You, for just a moment, feel your mouth moving of its own accord, and a voice that is yours but not your own speak out. Oh, I'm a bitch. I'm a big bitch. I kill my friends. Oh,
I make a composure plus resolve to stop him.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You've never done this before.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He has to roll composure resolve as well.
Gotcha. That is 4 successes.
I got 5. Thank fuck.
then
I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. None of that. Thank you. We're in experimental territory here, guys. I've never done this before, but I can feel the juice, as it were. I'm ready for a fight, and I hope you guys are too.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Let's kill some motherfuckers.
Don't really have a choice now, do I?
You always have a choice, Finn.
Speaking.
You can just go out there and plan not to die.
Yo.
No.
Yeah. Should we be on time for once?
You know what pisses me off? I am been sitting halfway since Montreal to get here, and I haven't been able to find the location of a single strip club in Halifax. Where the fuck am I supposed to go after we're done here tonight? And most of the nightclubs close at like midnight. Like,
Wait,
why are we ending our tour here?
The
We could
lamest
take it-
place in Canada, apparently.
we could take it south, head to like Maine or whatever.
Okay. I bet you we
Okay,
could
fine.
we could get to New York.
Yeah,
tonight,
we could
right?
get to
It's
New
not that
York
far.
before things close, or at least
Yeah.
before the sun comes up.
That's New York. It's always open.
Yeah, but we don't have our drivers, so
How close?
figure
do you
it
guys
out.
think
Yes,
New
we'll
York is?
figure that out when we're watching the stadium burn, I guess.
We're
Whatever.
we're playing at what, like 10 o'clock?
yeah.
And you guys want to go to New York after?
We'll play
Just
it by
across the
ear.
border.
Yeah, let's play this one by ear, guys.
Reg
I feel like
is going to wear a bandana, like bandito style, over his face.
We love
We got a
that.
lot of players here tonight, guys.
And I'm gonna make a rouse check and activate my feral weapons.
Oh yeah.
Success.
So this lasts for the scene. I'm guessing the scene will be basically the rest of the evening. Yeah?
You can assume.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yo.
Don't notice.
Yo guys. Nothing left. Nothing more. Get this done.
Fucking do it.
Let's go put on a great fucking show. It's been fun.
Great.
One to be
Ben.
remembered.
I love you all. I want you to know that. And
You're all right.
Gross.
at the end of this,
I missed you guys too.
if y'all don't make it out, I'm gonna keep your ashes in a jar. Let's go.
Mine better not be next to Finn's.
They will be ingrained with fins. Let's go.
All right, I'm about to optimize harder than I ever
Tell you what,
have.
Toddy.
That's rude. That's rude to Finn.
Tell you what, Toddy. If I make it out and you don't, I'll throw you back with a shot of hooch.
Oh, could you guys, like, if I'm the only one who dies, could you weekend at Bernie's me?
Absolutely.
Finn?
Hey,
I'd
Reg,
rather
in
not go
no
any other
uncertain
way.
terms, I got you.
Nice.
I figured
We'll make it happen.
Dougie, unfortunately, can make that happen really well. Yeah, if Reg
Oblivion rituals again?
if Reg dies, he doesn't really.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do this.
All feel just like how you did when you were stepping out into Vancouver, just flavored ever so different. It's still electric. There's something about Blood Rush in particular that really celebrates that devil may care, give no fucks attitude. It hasn't always just been about the rock and roll. It's been about the sex, it's been about the violence, it's been about the debauchery, what happens behind the stage, what happens after the show, your personas. It was all laid bare. on whatever, scene of the day was doing an expose on you. But Blood Rush has forever and always been a band of extremes. You have partied on every end of the continent. From dive bars to gigantic stadiums, from the most lauded concert halls to basement shows when you were just starting. But something has always followed you. From day one. And that is chaos, and that is violence, and that is, again, the extreme. Never in your entire existence as a group have you pushed the envelope this far. You've played in front of tens of thousands of people. You have partied with mega celebrities, been at the upper echelons of the music industry. You have schmoozed with giants. You have been at the very hip of poppers and whores and the so celebrated and beloved scum of the earth. And you have done the best and the worst with them. But nothing really compares to the gravity of this evening. What is coming for you here? And I'll get that little reminder right in the back of your head that you're fucking Blood Rush, and this is what you do. You were chasing that dragon for a hell of a long time. You've been high, you've been celebrated, you have been at the very top of the fucking top, and you just found another mountain, that next mountain, that final echelon, that threshold that you have crossed has gone from just mortal fame into immortal infamy. You are hunted by werewolves and ghouls and vampires and sects. You are being torn down and attacked by incredibly famous and destructive forces. You have torn down princes and you have caught on fire some of the most celebrated people in the entire vampiric game. Your former nemesis has been laid low all the way to fucking Halifax. The people that have harmed you along the road lay dead at your feet, for better or worse. And right now, you're getting on stage for one simple reason, and that is to perform one last time, not for just mortals, but for those that would see you dead.
As we get to the stage, I'm gonna activate Sense the Beast.
Aaron, what if I grabbed that guy right there and attempted IRL what I was thinking in my brain? If it goes poorly, we can fucking cut it.
I mean, I think you should grab the guitar and do what comes naturally, and it's going to be really funny if we just shred cut it. That's very funny to me. But, like, yeah, grab it. Fucking play it. Do what you're gonna do. Do the walk-on, grab the guitar, do the taps, play the melancholy fucking chords, and if it sucks big butthole and you hate it, I'll just cut it. Everyone will know, though. Audience at home?
Everyone will know.
Audience at home? You'll know.
All right.
See it.
Let me just get a feel before I turn my mic on. Hold on.
You do that. You do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Great. Well, he does that. Reg is gonna walk up to the stage and click on Sense the Beast.
I'm gonna need a wits plus awareness from you, please.
Yeah.
Does it let you roll animalism with that? It might.
Do you add your animalism to that? Brendan rules me.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you roll resolve and animalism.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Aaron
better.
versus composure and subterfuge for the targets.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty okay. 3 successes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do I mark any?
As Finn plays in the background, sort of punctuating each of your steps as you scan the entire crowd before you. You see roaring fans, applause heavy in your ears, but your eyes are searching for very distinct figures. You see one standing in the background, trying to shrink out of sight. It's Trina's sister, Lucy. You recognize her. She's covered head to toe in tattoos, looking directly at you. Your eyes scan from her to another. An incredibly muscular man. He's wearing a duster, ripped leather jeans, and a headband that at first glance almost seems strangely like a Naruto headband with like the metal piece on the center, but it's unmistakably some sort of strange eldritch image. But he stinks of the supernatural. And the third and final one that you get a read on is who appears to be Kyle Strathcona, the prince that you had formerly slain. There's something strange about his aura, though. As you tag it, you remember the stark fear that ran through you when it was Strathcona the first time. There's something different here. Strange, alien, not at all the stark presence that you felt before. But unmistakably the beast.
Great. Reg is gonna clock each of them and like look at them until they see that he's looking at them. And he's gonna grab the mic, let it get nice and quiet as Finn taps. And he's gonna stare down Strathcona. And he's just gonna go, "Who are we?"
Hear the absolute cacophony of answers come from the crowd. The final performance of Blood Rush's tour, the dedicated hyper fans have come out of the woodwork. You just hear them, "Blood Rush!" They shout it at the top of their lungs, in ecstasy. But Strathcona does not move a muscle. His face does not twitch. He is an unmoving statue of a man in the midst of a gigantic, crashing wave of people. And are you ready, Finn?
Well, I'm either going to embarrass myself or it's going to get cut. All right.
Hit it. Hit it, baby. I love it.
Very nice. It's lovely.
As Finn plays and Reg eggs on the crowd, DJ, how do you soldier crawl out behind?
I will soldier crawl out and then do my put on awe as I stand up.
I would like the dexterity plus stealth, please. As always. You should have maxed this out, by the way. You should have spent some
yeah,
XP
this
on
should
it.
have been your one pool you maxed.
To hell with
exactly.
disciplines. I'll just keep putting it in my spell.
Yeah, fuck it.
Showmanship.
Showmanship.
Showmanship is just as much about what isn't there as what is.
I got a success.
You got a success.
There you go.
All right. Quite a few people point out that you're crawling. At this point, they're like, "Oh, we know it. That's how he does it." On the final night, it's revealed. No one knew. No one knew. But they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, "Oh,
We figured it out.
we figured it out." There's a big rush of enthusiasm as they're like, "Oh my god, he's been sneaking out this whole fucking time!" Like in front of like thousands of people.
Douglas sends the email launching the line of army crawling DJ Metro merch right at this moment.
This way, my illusions are more believable too, because obviously there's got to be something I'm doing to make it happen.
Yeah, that's exactly
Everyone else
it.
showed up to play Vampire the Masquerade, and Jake showed up to play Mage.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, all my fantastic artist peeps out there in VTM land, I'm gonna need you to get me a drawing of DJ Metro's soldier crawling, please.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
All right, time to sit up straight.
Fantastic. That's how you know it's serious.
Yeah.
Astrid, how do you get out on stage? What do you do?
Just walk out normally like I do every show.
Incredible. Patty?
Patty is actually just going to walk out normally.
Oh.
Going to walk out normally,
Uh-huh.
stand in the center where her mic is and her mic stand, and just look out at the crowd. Big, stupid grin on her face. She's not putting on a show yet. She's just here, looking out, enjoying this last view.
As Reg is still right by the mic, he looks over and puts a shoulder or a hand on Toddy's shoulder. And if you look over at him, you can see like in his eyes, like the beast is literally right there. Like it wants out so bad. And he gives a little smile and goes back to his drums.
Patty will just put a hand on his and just nod and just say, soon.
Going to ask now for the very last group of performance checks for the tour.
Now's the time to use that willpower.
It's the only time we use our willpower.
I feel like somebody used it for something really stupid before, but yeah.
That was me. I used it for like niche knowledge stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solely so you could lore dump.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel like I'm not going to be believed at this point. That's a critical success with 6 successes.
Remember, 10s count as 2 successes.
If you have 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, if
So
you have two
2
tens,
would be
that
4.
counts as 4.
Okay, so that's 10 successes.
Reg?
Only 9 tonight.
Only 9.
God.
Okay. Astrid?
Only 9 as well.
Oh my
my
god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Toddy?
5.
5. Fantastic. Douglas? None. Kate? Crazy?
Yeah.
DJ Metro?
12 successes.
No! No! No way!
No way!
What?
Middling all
Finally.
through the entire tour, and then on the last night, just
Hey,
fucking
I did good
crushes
the
it.
first 2 nights. It was
Yeah,
just
that's
the
true.
last.
Can I just say, you have sucked ass for a full 2/3 on the rolls that you've made.
Yes.
Like a full, like, and the
Tonight's
rest
the
have
night to
been.
do good.
My God. Okay. Okay. Well.
So clearly there's a critical success in there somewhere.
What?
I did have 2 10s, yes.
This is when Jake tells us, like, no, I'm rolling 15 fucking dice. Like, this is where
Yeah, I've been
every
getting
XP
like
has
3
gone.
successes on 15 dice this whole time.
Yeah.
Actually, I had 13 dice, and I did spend willpower to re-roll.
Good.
3 of
God.
the failures.
Good lord. All right, fantastic. So, as we go through the performances this evening as I point each of you out for what exactly you're going to be and how you're going to be performing. I would like you all to do something for me. That is going to be, how are you directing the crowd? Because tonight, more than any other night, it's very important how they are receptive to you. In no uncertain terms, there is a lot of mortal danger this evening. Reg has clocked it. Astrid knows it. Everyone else has heard of it. It's understood that the crowd is the thing that is at stake. You have all consigned yourselves to either a foul fate or a glorious fucking burnout, or putting this notch in another belt of the glories of Blood Rush. But I'm going to ask, how do you direct the crowd? Is it in a direction of fervor? Are you trying to get them to turn on your enemies? Do you want them to flee? Do you want them to be incensed? Is there anger behind your performances? I want to know what you want the crowd to feel. Right now, you are invoking almost literally a supernatural level of prowess. This borders on disciplines that are used by clans that are esoteric and oft never spoken in anything but the most occult libraries. These are the magics of song. These are the siren calls. There is something electric and magical happening this evening, and I would like Finn to start us off with how you would like to play and how you would like the crowd to react. We are going to culminate all of these things in something grand at the end.
I do have a thing I think I could do, so when it gets to my turn.
Fantastic.
Finn is going to continue playing what I was playing, slowly and slowing it down, jumps off the stage, goes up to the barrier, slowing it down, going to face with the fans, very soft expression on his face, scanning over them. Aaron, what are the chances that I can use Dominate on everybody I make eye contact with in the front row?
Level 5 does that.
Yes, unfortunately, without the very heights of the power Dominate, that is nigh on impossible.
To just cloud people's memories? Make them forget why they're here?
I got it under control if you like.
Let me do my thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get the entire front row. It would take... I can definitely say that you can nail out probably a couple of dozen people, though.
I'm going to do that. Cloud their memory, make them think, why are they here? And I guess, like, mouth the word a little bit, like, leave. I could probably... I don't think the presence of awe would help that, but...
No.
You'd have to directly tell them what to do with awe.
It is a cloud memory is a charisma test pool.
Cloud memory is a charisma test pool, but it's just removing memories. It isn't implanting any suggestions into the people.
It doesn't really help. All right. With those thoughts, then, with that information, I think it's just going to be, I guess, just no microphone, just playing that riff over and over again, slower and slower, to and just every person he makes eye contact with, just leave.
I will ask you for a manipulation plus dominate.
Oh boy. Three successes.
Gotcha. Reg.
Well, I'm gonna play my little heart out, obviously. But I'm gonna try and do that thing, where I like tell the audience to jump, and I get them to jump, and then I tell them to stop, and I make them stop, and then I tell them to mosh, and they mosh, and I tell them to stop, and they stop, and I'm trying to condition them so that when I tell them to do something crazy, they just on blind faith, they just do it. I'm Pavloving these dudes, and every time they do something right, I throw another, like a drumstick at them, or I throw my hat.
I would like a manipulation plus subterfuge.
Oh, I don't have that.
You add your presence rating if you're using awe.
Nope, I've got daunt.
Oof.
Here we go, baby. You know what? I guess we take one success.
You can always willpower.
I'm rolling 2 dice.
And they're both hunger dice, probably?
No, only one.
Okay.
Ah, fuck it. You know what? I'll use a willpower because I got a 0 on my hunger dice. So let's find out if things get crazy.
Okay.
Not one success.
Okay.
Going for the messy crit.
Wish it was.
Astrid.
Hang on. I'm not ready.
Taddy.
I would love to go last. Just because, as the voice, I want to see what the vibe is before I say something.
Okay. Douglas.
I would like to use... First of all, I'm going to assume Tenebrous Avatar form. And I gain a stain for doing so, because I rolled a 10 on the hunger dice.
Fuck you. That's so many.
Every time, man. Every
so
session.
many.
Every session.
It's consistent.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tenebrous Avatar, I have to roll twice. It's 2 rouse checks, so it's twice as likely. But either way, I got a success and a failure. And then I'm also going to activate Aura of Decay.
Okay.
And I'm going to purposely make it as mild as I possibly can, if that's a thing I can do, Aaron. And then I'm just going to slink through the crowd in shadow form. And basically what I'm aiming for is normally Aura of Decay makes living beings that are close to me sick. I'm going for deliriously into the show, and they don't know what's happening around them. And they can, any mortals can defend with stamina and then either medicine or fortitude if they have it. Do you want me to roll?
No, that's okay against the mortals, but what I need you to roll specifically is a stealth plus, a dexterity plus stealth.
Okay. So I get, actually, what is Fergus's rating in the stealth skill, Aaron?
Fergus's rating in the stealth skill is 1.
Okay, we have the same. That's all right. But I do have 2 extra dots in dex while he's possessing.
Yeah, perfect.
So 1, 2, and then I think Obtenebration, or it's not Obtenebration, Oblivion gives me a bonus. Where is it? I think it's the same as the level 1 power. Yeah. Yeah, I get 2 extra dice. And you know what? We're going to roll to boost Dex by 2 for this test. That is an 8, so that works. I'm very sneaky. Fuck it. I'll spend a willpower too. So 6 successes.
Although you are shadow unto the ground, do you have a physical form that can be touched?
No.
That is a no? Okay.
The exact word, I'll read you the exact wording of the power. Tenebrous Avatar. Once the transformation is complete, the vampire can move at a walking pace across the ground or along walls, hampered only by hermetically sealed barriers. Practitioners of this power take no damage from physical sources, but can be harmed by fire and sunlight as normal. Mental disciplines can still be used at the storyteller's discretion. I am literally a shadow.
Okay. This one's a little bit contentious for me.
Okay.
I don't know whether or not this would be a... Feel free to chew me out for this one if you think it's fucking stupid after the game is done. But I think we've had enough games together where we are in mostly a consensus about whether or not these are mental or physical disciplines.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You hear a few words of power come from behind you. And then you see the unfortunate form of Strathcona stamp down a foot onto your shadowy tendril. I need you to make a dexterity plus athletics.
Okay. What's Fergus's rating in athletics?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Cool. He's one better than I am. So 2 of those out for hunger dice, because I'm at hunger 2. Oh no, I need to sub out 3. I'm at 3 hunger now.
Hungry boy.
And I'm down 1 willpower. I feel like this is important enough. I'm going to spend a willpower and only re-roll 1 dice. Son of a bitch. That will be 4 successes.
Okay. I now need you to make a composure plus occult. If you have fortitude, you may use your fortitude instead.
Instead of occult?
Instead of occult.
And is this resisting a discipline power?
This is resisting a discipline power.
Okay. So I think for blood potency, I get a thing for that. Bonus. Yeah. I was just looking at it. I want to double check this because it's important. Using or resisting discipline powers. Perfect. Yeah, that is how that works. Okay, so you said composure?
Composure plus occult or composure plus fortitude.
Okay. 2, 3, and then fortitude is 4. And then 1 as well. Sub 2 of those out. Actually, just to make it easier to read. I can't re-roll that. Six successes.
You feel the shadowy vitae that is filling your form start to boil away in a crimson fog. You are racked with excruciating pain, and you take 2 points of hunger and 2 points of aggravated damage as the blood inside of your veins boils away.
Sorry, 2 points of aggravated?
Yes, and 2 points of hunger.
I'm at hunger 5. I test for hunger frenzy.
No, it just hits hunger 5.
Okay.
Yep. The next time you rouse, it doesn't say that it triggers hunger frenzy, but you do reach hunger 5.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, in that case, I assume I can respond in some way.
You sure can.
I'm going to... so while I'm in tenebrous form, as long as I'm in contact with mortals, I can feed from them.
Okay.
I'm going to get out... I assume I'm grappled?
No.
No? Okay. I'm going to scoot away. And this is key. Tenebrous form allows me to feed without biting.
Okay.
Right? So does my clan bane come into play? The extra painful feeding.
No.
All right. So I'm going to feed until I reach hunger 1 again, just from the people in the crowd.
I'm going to need a composure not to drain someone dry, I believe, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm at hunger 5. I think it's a willpower roll.
Willpower roll. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't use hunger dice in willpower rolls. Oh, well, yeah, I probably should, actually. Double checking.
Nope, you're good.
Okay. That is 4 successes.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. I will feed back down, and then as soon as I hit 1 hunger again, I will make a rouse check and then utilize Valerian on myself to try to heal the aggravated.
Okay. I think instead of doing all this, describe to me what you're going to try to do in the next 30, 40 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to feed down, obviously,
Yep.
because I'm at hunger 5. That's priority number 1.
Uh-huh.
Then, if I can, I'm going to try to heal some of the ag. If not, and obviously, all I have to do is move through the crowd with Aura of Decay active, and it'll set up that sort of like delirious sickness kind of thing.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That will all work. You are now being pretty firmly tailed by who you believe is Kyle Strathcona.
Okay. All right.
We will zoom out from Dougie, and we are going to move into DJ Metro.
I'm making this a party. This is our finale. I want the crowd hype. I want them psyched. I'm going to do like little musical interludes between the songs. I want this night to be unforgettable for those that survive.
With a 12 on your performance, I don't think that there is going to be any role involved in that. You direct the crowd into a fervor, ecstasy. They're jumping. They're having the best time of their life. Drinks are flowing. There are individuals that have actively started doing illicit substances out on the floor. This is turning into... Some people might describe it as a riot. Some folks might describe it as a liability. Other folks call it a fire code violation as more people start pouring in to the center past security. There's an extreme air of just fiery passion in the crowd. People are climbing over one another. Folks are dancing up on the stage before being shooed off by security. There's an understanding that this might be it. And people are on their worst behavior. There's been a few fights that have broken out. There's been a few people out in the crowd making love on the floor. There's been a significant amount of people that have been kicked out only to crawl back in. It is turning into a very almost music festival situation where it's...
Guys, it's just like the 90s.
It's out of control. You hear the words a few times of like, I like this is the best night of my life. This is, you know, I can't believe that we're here for this. And by the time you're finished riling up the crowd, it's unstoppable. It is undeniable at this point that at your word, a few thousand people will do exactly what you say. Are you ready, Astrid?
Yes.
Okay.
Astrid will feed into what DJ Metro's plan at.
Okay.
By using compel on every fan I make eye contact with and encouraging them to party.
I will ask for a single... What is the test pool for that again?
Charisma plus dominate.
I will take a single charisma plus dominate, and I'm going to roll against what I believe the crowd's dice pool should be. Should this succeed, we'll see.
Three successes.
That is 3 successes. Would you like to use willpower?
Yes.
Aaron, I'd just like to point out that I'm fucking stupid and I had Defy Bane active, so I don't even need to heal myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do still take the hunger, but I fed and I'm fine, so.
Okay, 4 successes.
4 successes. Fantastic. You manage to do what you sought out to do. It goes from the sort of like Woodstock 99 vibes of fantastical, subversive, incredible, passionate partying to a literal riot. You start seeing folks ripping off seats and throwing them down into the crowd below. You see folks, you don't know where they came from, but there are smokes, like smoke grenades, that have been like lit and tossed into the rafters. There are more than a few individuals that jump down from the rafters above, down into the crowd below. Fights have broken out. Decor is being smashed. The facade that is on the front of the stage has been completely torn off. The barricades have come loose. They draw the line at molesting the band because they know that's where the party's coming from. But it is bedlam. It is pandemonium. there is not a single unmoving body in the house. Reg, there is one unfortunate fact about this situation, and that is that you have completely lost eye contact with the 3 that you clocked earlier. But you're not entirely sure if they're doing well.
Fuck them.
And Toddy.
All right, the energy has been set. Everyone has determined what they want to do. And the overwhelming actions of everyone is once the one of the songs dies down, Teddy grabs the mic and leans in real close and just waits for everyone just kind of calm for just half a second. And she goes, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let this motherfucker burn. And she is going to try and incite people to start lighting fires.
I would like a manipulation plus persuasion, please.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to activate my awe for this as well. Right. And I'm going to rouse to increase my manipulation.
Yeah.
So, since this is the very final performance of Blood Rush for this entire tour, I feel that it's poignant that I actually point out the difficulty value that you need to beat here.
Yeah.
You are needing to beat, against the crowd, this is the crowd's DC, or difficulty test rating, whatever. You need to beat 6.
Okay.
See critical. That's the critical.
I will use a willpower.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this, Aaron?
I'm born ready.
9 successes.
Oh my god! I was expecting 7. Okay.
With a critical, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any 10s on your hunger dice?
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
But my hunger dice was a 6.
The venue ceiling ignites a series of small blazes, seemingly conflagrating out of small handheld devices. Lighters, little torches, things of that nature. Douglas, can I please get you to roll a real quick intelligence plus technology?
Okay. While I got your attention, instead of using the power to heal, I just re-upped my Defy Bane so that I get another 4 points of egg before I actually start taking damage.
Okay.
3, and then 1 for 2. Does Fergus have more than 1 point in technology?
Yeah, he was like immortal for like a long ass time. We'll say 3.
3? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Gives me 6 dice instead of 4. I'll take it.
He's like a financier kind of individual.
Yeah, exactly.
He understood computers and technology. Yeah.
You could make an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah.
4 successes.
You see Patty trying to incite the mortals to ignite the building. Your choice whether or not the fire suppression system is on or not.
Absolutely the fuck not.
We don't need no water. Let this motherfucker burn.
I heard Toddy loud and clear. I'm also not immune to the critical success she rolled.
All right. The smoke starts rolling down from the ignited ceiling. A chill of fear runs through all of you. You're excited. You knew what was coming. But there is still something intensely frightening for a kindred to see. That is fire. That is very quickly squashed when out of the crowd you start seeing gouts of blood splashing upward as a creature standing more than 9 feet tall starts rampaging towards the stage. Douglas, out of the smoke in the ceiling, you see a face impress itself. That of Vincenzo. He's here. And he is making himself known. That face is terrifying, stark, and mad. And you see the tendrils of flame, gouts, tornado-like fingers reaching down towards the crowd below.
Everybody out! Everybody out! Over to the pool!
Aaron, can I flip the switch and add the sounds from my son's device into the music I'm playing to hopefully paralyze the supernatural beings in the auditorium while the humans flee?
Oh shit.
That's so cool.
I would like you to roll me, technically, the roll that he makes for that device.
Okay.
Now, that roll is Resolve plus Occult.
Okay.
Aaron,
I actually have dice for this.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Not a lot, but I have more than 2.
More than
You
2.
could also rouse to boost your resolve by 2.
Finn is gonna look for the nearest fire pole system.
Okay. Finn goes to grab that emergency fire suppression system, and nothing happens.
Dougie disabled that.
So I successfully roused to increase my resolve.
Okay.
And I got 1, 2. I got a messy critical with 7 successes.
Oh.
Okay.
We're all fucked!
Yep.
Oh, we're fucked.
We're all going down with the ship here.
I am going to need anyone with a humanity higher than 4 to roll a resolve, a composure plus resolve.
Composure and resolve.
Dougie, you're fine.
Oh. Finally, having low humanity comes in clutch.
What? It only affects people with high humanity? That's bullshit.
Isn't it ironic that it didn't actually work on real monsters?
That's
Right.
a critical fail.
That's a critical fail. Okay.
3 successes.
5 successes.
Wait, bestial failure?
Yeah.
That's a
For
1 on my
Finn.
dice and 0 successes.
1 on
Okay.
your hunger dice. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's 4 successes. I had to burn another willpower.
5.
2
Now,
successes.
unfortunately, every single one of you is rendered paralyzed because DJ's performance was too good.
The enemy's paralyzed too, at least?
Mortals start rushing towards the exits. Some of them start making their way out, but it's obvious that in the chaos of the evening, the smoke bombs going off, that not everyone understands the danger that is going on.
The place is on fire. How do they not understand?
You all use supernatural powers in order to incite a literal supernatural fervor inside of a mortal psyche. There are folks here that don't understand what they're doing. Dougie went through and spread literal malfeasance and delirium amongst mortals. You all did this. People are dying as you lay paralyzed. This is a fact. As you hear their screams, and as you see them rampage over one another and crush one another, you see one individual that seems unaffected by the device that DJ Metro used. And that is, incredibly unfortunately, the 9-foot-tall monstrosity that is walking towards the stage.
Fuck.
So it's just me and him that aren't affected, right?
It's just you and him.
I'm going to slither. Has the fire spread enough that I can still stay in shadow form?
I would say with the incredible density of the smoke that you're okay for now.
Okay. I'm going to immediately... I see him moving for the stage with shadow perspective that I activated at the start of the scene. I'm going to immediately make my way to him and wrap him up in my shadowy body, which does a couple of things. First of all, any living creature that is within it suffers a -3 penalty to their dice pools if they don't have a means of seeing through supernatural darkness. And living creatures also take 1 point of superficial damage per turn while I'm, clinging on. If you need a roll for me to sort of like grapple or do whatever, that's fine.
Oh, you're just enveloping him. I don't think there's much he can do to stop that. But he is more or less carrying you to the stage. You enshrouding around him adds a sort of terrifying aura of smoke and decay, but it does not stop his advance.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. What can I do? I will jump off. Is he healing the damage I'm dealing to him?
If you would like, you could make me a medicine check.
Does Fergus have first aid?
Intelligence plus medicine, Fergus would have 1.
Okay, all right.
He took first aid.
Yeah, all right. He would have had to get his security license.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. So no ones on the hunger dice, but that is a complete failure. I don't know whether he's healing or not, so I'm going to resume the form of Douglas Duncern and get in his way.
The 9-foot-tall form of terror and violence that is in front of you just snarls, just looks you down, bares its teeth, and says, "I want the drummer."
I think he's a little indisposed.
Can I please get from everyone, all the other Blood Rush members, another resolve plus composure, please?
Sorry, repeat that?
Staring down a
plus
werewolf.
composure.
I'm staring down a werewolf with Fortitude 4. And
What in composure?
Resolve.
Resolve.
Aaron, then when I roused to boost my resolve, it was just for that one roll, right?
Yeah, when you rouse, it's just for one roll.
Just making sure.
Yep.
I'm not missing dice on this roll or nothing.
No.
Yeah, 5.
5? Gotcha.
6 with a messy critical.
Okay.
Critical failure.
Bestial?
Okay.
Oh no.
Gotcha. Okay.
3.
3. Okay. Douglas,
Yep.
you find yourself very unfortunately standing down a werewolf alone.
4 fortitude, 4 in a dream.
Okay.
Oh man, 6 with a messy didn't get me up.
6 with a messy did not get you up.
Do I have to beat a 12?
You have to beat a 7.
7.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
I know. Or the effect fades. Now, I would very much like Douglas to...
Make a dodge.
You need a
Well-
power outage.
What would you like to do?
So I'll make a rouse check to reactivate Aura of Decay, and this time I'm gonna put all the juice that I fucking can into it, and it's
Okay.
gonna do damage. So the resistance roll for that is stamina plus either medicine or fortitude.
Okay.
And where? There it is. And I roll stamina and oblivion. Well, first off, rouse check.
All he rolled
That's a
was 2 successes.
That's a fucking 1 on my rouse check. That's another stain.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me that's not so important right now.
Yeah, right now? No, not even remotely. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, oh wait, no, it's 5. And then stamina right now is 4. With Fergie's help. 1. And then sub out 3 for Harmonize. We're going to spend a point of willpower.
How many you got left?
If I would stop dropping dice, I could tell you. That puts me... I start at 7 and I'm down to 4.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. So that's 6 for me. For every point of margin the vampire has, the victim suffers 1 point of unhalved superficial damage.
Okay, you see great gaping wounds, pustulant and destructive, erupt over his body. He rolled 2 successes.
Ooh. Okay. Now it's his turn though.
Right.
Dodge.
That is going to
Two,
be
4 in a dream.
Yeah, that is going to be a dexterity plus athletics.
3.
Oh, I need 2 more dice.
What was Fergus's athletics again? 2?
1.
2.
1? Was it 2?
I heard 2.
His athletics? No, it was the same as yours.
Oh,
No,
right.
he had one more
Was it
than
2?
Douglas.
For
He had one more.
athletics?
He had
Yeah,
the same.
oh,
amount.
yeah,
he had the
yeah,
same,
you're right,
he had
you're
the same
right,
in
you're right,
stealth,
you're right.
but he has 1 more in athletics.
Right.
So. Okay. Three successes.
Okay, that is 12 successes.
Oh god. Okay. So how much ag do I take? 9?
You are about to take 9 aggravated damage. The werewolf is going to grab you by your non-dominant arm, rip it from you as he tosses you to the ground.
Well, luckily for me, Host Spirit gave me 2 extra, so I still have 2 left. I have 5 regularly, plus 4 from Fortitude is 9.
That's not ag. That's not ag. That's just
superficial?
Yeah, non-halved superficial.
Oh, then I subtract 4
You should have your
from
fortitude. Yeah, your fortitude should cover some of that.
Yeah, so I take 5.
Yeah.
And it's superficial.
Now, he tosses you back and starts tumbling with you proper. We're going to do some rolls for you in a bit.
Okay, sounds good.
In the meantime, the woman in black and Strathcona start walking up towards the stage. They are
monsters.
They are.
If it seems like the band isn't going to get out, Aaron, I'll have Slink shut the device off.
Right. They get up on stage. Lucy, Trina's sister. And as Kyle Strathcona walks up onto the stage, his facade melts away. And it is Gary Fox. The woman starts getting up in each of your faces, staring you down, looking you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, analyzing you. Gary walks up to Taddy and stands face to face. As the woman walks between each of you, she starts reciting something. As she recites, the music starts to die down from DJ Metro's device. Starts to say some sort of apocalyptic doomsayer prophecy. As in the days of darkness yet to come, shadows loom, urge over the land. Prophecy whispered through the winds foretells doom. False idols.
I would like to make a rouse check to make another resolve composure, if I may.
The difficulty is now 5.
Okay, it's a success. Oh yeah, that's lots. That's a crit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 successes.
8 successes. Okay. As you break free from the hold of this infernal tune that was in your ear, paralyzing you, what do you do?
I do the only thing I can do. I let my humanity go for a second. I let the beast out, and I will use metamorphosis. And as I lunge at her, I go to bite, and as I do, Reg just transforms, the maw elongating, the hands growing long, and anybody who can see Reg watches as he transforms into this long, very long-armed, very, very thin but still muscular Kodiak. And except it has saber teeth, as I still have my feral weapons active. So yeah, it's a saber-toothed bear. Oh. And I snap at her.
Give me a strength plus brawl.
Can I also try to do this with Josh up in my face?
One thing will happen from Josh before that happens, but yes, you can give me the rouse check early.
Did anybody come up into my face, or did I?
Rouse check.
The woman did.
What?
That is only 4 successes on the athletics. Dodge.
5, and I'm gonna re-roll with willpower.
Okay.
That's 6 to beat the thing.
You beat it.
Okay. I'll wait for your monologue, because unlike some people, I won't interrupt that.
7.
It's it's okay. It's not that kind of show.
This is the world of darkness, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, 7 successes on my melee.
You will deal 3 points of aggravated damage to it.
Is it just non-half superficial?
No, because it's a bite.
Yeah, feral weapon is bite.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
yeah.
that is ag.
Yeah.
Okay, then as you lunge and clamp down on the throat of this woman, cutting off her doom-saying, you hear one last thing come out of her mouth, which seems to have skipped over a vast majority of what she was talking about, and you just hear her get out a short and curt yelp of a prophetic word, and she says, "And with the death of the prophet, a new light." And then her airway is cut off. Josh Lancaster walks up to Tati, and he has all of the confidence in the world, but a very distinct sadness in his eyes as he looks to you, and he places a stake upon your chest, and he starts to press it in, and he just says, "Was never supposed to go this far." And then the composure that you have and the resolve and the anger inside of you breaks the hold that the infernal sound machine had upon you. What do you do?
Well, firstly, I would like to make two rouse checks. One for prowess, one for Fist of Cain.
Good.
I gain a hunger for prowess. I gain a hunger for Fist of Cain.
Okay.
And then with Josh placing the stake on my chest, I would like to grab his wrist, push it up, and then twist in a way to grab his head and then smash it into the stage.
Roll me a strength plus brawl.
You got it, boo. I don't have enough T10s for this.
I would like you to keep in mind, as you're rolling this, go ahead and keep your dice roll the exact amount of successes that you're about to get. But I would like you all to know that I have rolled a messy failure for Josh. That is on 8 dice, no successes, and 2 1s. One of them on the hunger.
Oh my god.
That's rough, buddy.
All right,
Yeah.
so that's 5 at current,
Poetic.
and then I need to roll another
Truly.
5. All right, so that is 7 with a critical, and then I add my potence rating to damage, so that's 5. So that's a total of 12 damage to Josh.
And
So-
it's
And it's aggravated.
You try your best to slam Josh into the floor. And put him in a compromising position. There's a lot of hate, a lot of anxiety, a lot of history between the two of you. He pushed essentially every agenda that has been against you since this tour started. He has escalated as you escalated. Gathering Strathcona, making foul pacts. And your strength has truly always sort of escaped you as far as what you're capable of. Instead of grabbing him and slamming him into the ground, your hand makes impact with the front of Josh Lancaster's face and detaches his head from his body. His body hits its knees and goes limp on the floor, and his head is in your hands, crunched.
I look at the face, the head, that is in my hands. And I look and see if there's just that last glimmer and say to him, I told you, I'll make it quick. And then I crush the head.
In a spurt of gore, Josh Lancaster's head explodes, and Gary Fox is no more. Finn, I would like you to give me a wits plus awareness really quickly.
Are Finn and I still paralyzed? And DJ Metro?
Yes and yes and yes. You can all roll another resolve plus composure.
Okay.
Again, difficulty 5.
You want me to roll wits plus awareness or resolve plus composure?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I would just like to let everyone know that Reg is getting very, very hungry.
Resolve
So,
plus
yeah.
composure, I have 5 successes.
You have broken the paralysis. Astrid, you have broken the paralysis. DJ Metro, you have not broken the paralysis. Ben, what was your wits plus awareness?
I haven't rolled it yet. Just one moment. Wits. Where's awareness? That is 7 dice. That's a critical success with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice.
How many 10s?
1.
Oh, if you only get 1 10, then it's not a critical. But it is still 7 successes.
It is still 7 successes, yeah, but no crit.
Oh, okay. 7 successes.
Ben,
On 8 dice, though.
You will have a chance to react if you wish. But you see, coming out of the backstage area, Lily. And you see her striding out onto the stage with a pump action shotgun shouldered at her shoulder. And she's just racking around, and leveling it at the body of the woman in black that Reg is atop of.
I would like to get up and sprint at her and tackle her to essentially get her the fuck out of there.
Okay, give me a dexterity plus athletics.
Five successes. Sorry, 4 successes.
Okay. You grab Lily, and she just shouts at you. She's just like, just get behind me. Just get behind me. I got this. And then you start dragging her off of the stage. She can't seem to overpower you. You're walking her off.
Get yourself to safety now. This is not your place. This is not your fight. You don't need to be here. This is not you. Leave. Live a normal fucking life.
You see, and as your eyes meet with hers, you see something that is a little bit upsetting. She's not scared. She is excited. The prospect of this entices her. She came out here with a smirk on her face. She seemed more than prepared to come out here and do this. And then she hears the words come out of your lips of live a normal life. And she's just like, I've lived normal. No more. And then she, as you're taking her, she's going to put her foot into the stage floor and then just ask you to stop.
Finn is going to stop pulling her, but he's going to grab her face and kiss her aggressively. Not aggressively. You know what I mean.
Really aggressively.
Like a passionate kiss.
Hey,
Yes.
in the right context, an aggressive kiss is awesome.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And
Agreed.
pull away from the kiss. Hands face on hand. Hands on face. Sorry, Jesus Christ. And look her dead in the eyes and say, I know this world has been hard on us. And I know you want to fight back against it. But please, I don't... This is not for you. Please go. Stay alive. Get married.
Then you've never been able to make my decisions for me. I followed you. And right now, we're either going to prove that we are Blood Rush, or we are cowards. They need us. You can run. I'm with them. I want you with me. And then she's going to try to break your grasp and move back onto the stage.
I'm gonna fight against her.
Okay.
Come on, Lily.
If Lily doesn't have willpower, she can have one of mine.
Is that... I don't think that's how this works.
I know.
God, you guys will do anything to counteract anything Finn does. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm staring down a werewolf and she has a shotgun. That's useful.
It's fair.
Yeah.
What did you get?
What am I rolling?
Oh, it's still dexterity plus athletics.
Oh, shit. That was not a roll. I dropped my dice. That's 6 successes.
She has rolled 6 successes. You two press against each other. And he just looks at you. And friends are gonna die.
Finn is going to bare his fangs, look at her, a little more aggressively, grab her scruff. I will handle it. You... If you're not gonna go, you stand back, unless absolutely necessary. Is that understood?
Lily looks at you. Says, "You've never been the tough guy. Don't start now."
I'm going to do what I need to protect you, even if that means backing up your stupid fucking decisions. And then I'm gonna like push her away and run and leap at the werewolf on Douglas.
That's fucking insane. Okay, she's gonna sprint after you and just shotgun loaded to bear. I am going to ask now, everyone is in a moment of chaos. DJ Metro, you are still paralyzed on the stage by your son's mechanical device. Reg, your jaws are clamped around the woman in black, Lucy's throat. Douglas, you are embroiled with a combat with one of the most apex predators on the entire planet. Toddy, you have ripped the head off of your past. Astrid, what are you doing?
Screaming at Smiling Jack to get his ass out here.
Incredible.
Can I get, really quickly, a charisma plus persuasion?
Okay. 3, 5. I guess. Oh, I already said I was screaming at him, so.
You're yelling at him.
Yeah. Okay, well, yelling, but make it sexy, because I have a specialty in seduction.
Just keep your shirt off. It'll work.
I would like you to impress upon me how you make it sexy. Please. You're shouting out for Smiling Jack.
Okay. I know how we're doing this.
If you want your
but
specialty.
what does the specialty, I can't remember what that gets me.
One extra dice.
That is an extra
One
dice,
extra dice. That's fabulous. All right. Okay. So am I rolling and then saying, or?
You could do it either way. It doesn't make, well, if you intend on making it sexy, then yeah, you'll definitely have to explain that away.
Have to use a willpower.
Okay.
Okay, 3 successes.
3 successes? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say to Smiling Jack besides get your ass out here that is going to entice him to come forward?
Guys, this bucket's not good at being sexy.
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to whisper sexy things into the mic or anything like that.
Do you want me to do it for you?
But we can.
I'm going to just holler out that if he wants to take a ride this time around, he better get his ass out here and help me get through this.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
Incredible.
You see from up on the rafters a head pop up. The man wearing a jean jacket with lanky, flat blonde hair, ripped sleeves, and a goatee. A very flat, sort of plain-faced individual that oozes charm and bullshit, and that is, once again, Smiling Jack. He looks down upon you all and he's like, "Oh, you rang? All right. All right, looks like you kids are in trouble. Let's fucking dance." And then he just hops up over the rafters, and he is going to make a beeline also for the werewolf. And I am going to ask now, Reg.
Yeah.
How do you handle this individual? Is the intent fully to kill?
I eat her head.
Can I please get a strength plus brawl?
Yeah. Oh, I've got so much hunger. Oh my god, so many hunger die. Fuck.
Might as well drink her while you're at it.
Yeah, that's a messy crit.
Okay.
For 4 successes.
Start draining the vitae out of this individual, and something incredibly fortunate starts to happen.
Oh.
The blood within this one's veins, as you gulp down involuntarily and greedily, starts to burn you from the inside out, ripping out of your flesh and burning great holes in you as it pours out of your throat and out of your gullet.
Ow, indeed, Cheddar. Ow, indeed.
Oh, that wasn't Cheddar, but...
Oh, shit.
I know, he is, yeah. Now, this causes 4 points of aggravated damage as it burns through your flesh. She is no more. But you are left burnt and scarred. Now, as you're all fighting the werewolf, as Finn jumps upon its back, as Lily cracks off a round from the shotgun, as Douglas attacks with his foul essence, and Jack axe kicks from the rafters.
Incredible. Full-blown anime move from Smiling Jack. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Outstanding.
There is one very unfortunate problem.
Yeah.
There is a specter raining down
Full specter.
fire from the ceiling. And I am going to ask everyone here for a stamina plus athletics to dodge and withstand the flames.
Aaron.
Yes?
I'm going to... I still have Defy Bane up, so I'm going to forego my roll to take any damage that Finn would take.
I rolled 3 successes.
Power for that one.
Okay.
Finn or Lily or whoever's there. I'm playing defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should take the damage for Lily.
Okay, I'll take it for Lily, then.
3 successes.
3 successes. Reg, you take 1 point of aggravated damage as the flames lick against you. DJ Metro, you take the straight 4. You are still paralyzed.
I was gonna say I'm still paralyzed.
You are still paralyzed. Astrid, what did you roll?
2.
2. You take 2 points of aggravated damage as the flames dance across your skin. Dougie, how much did you roll? I'm sorry. You forego the roll to take the damage for her.
For Lily, yeah.
You take 3 points of aggravated damage.
Cool, I take none, and I still have 1 left on Defy Bane.
Yep.
I
Finn,
fucking love you right now, Brendan.
Finn, what are you rocking? What'd you roll?
3 successes.
You take 1 point of aggravated damage. And Toddy, what did you roll?
7 successes
7.
with critical.
Not a single, not a scratch, not a burn, not a singe on your arm. Nothing.
It's that sweet leather jacket with the spikes.
Or the preternatural speed that allows you to defy physics. That might be the one.
That too.
That might be the one.
Yeah.
All right, so from
that's
there,
a point.
I do need rolls though. I do need rolls from. I need rolls from Dougie. I need a roll from Mr. Finial. And then I'm.
My name is not fucking Finial.
I'm so aware of that.
What am I rolling?
You're going to be rolling your aura, like the attack.
Gotcha. I'm gonna make a. I can only do that once per rouse check. First, I'm gonna make a rouse check to heal some superficial damage.
Okay.
I fail, and I'm at hunger 4. But I still heal the damage.
What am I rolling here?
I guess for you it would be strength plus brawl.
That's a big fucking roll
Aaron.
for me.
Sylvie, you had something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I'd also like to engage with this wolf if I can.
Link to it.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
But I would like to do. I'd like to
Realistically,
do
that
something a little
means
bit different.
Sylvie goes first.
Yeah, I'd like to do something just a little bit different.
Okay.
Remember that M80 grenade?
Ah, I'm aware of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch it into his chest and pull the pin on the exit.
I'm going to ask
Yeah.
for just a strength roll from you for that.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. All right. So that's.
You're trying to punch a grenade into werewolf flesh.
6 successes.
I also have Fist of Cain active, so it is aggravated damage. I have Prowess active, so I add my Potence to my Strength piece of Strength.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And I will use a willpower on that.
Wait, hold on.
So glad I did. So it's straight
Can I-
strength, you say?
I did.
Can I also use a willpower here?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
7.
Okay. So that went from 6 successes to a critical.
How many?
For a total of?
2 10s would be 10 successes.
Is it still just 6 successes on the dice?
6 successes plus 2 10s.
Oh, yeah, that is 10.
Okay. How did you don't hit?
Oof.
Yep. Finn,
Thought for sure it'd give me a brawl too.
you do hit. You're trying to punch a grenade into him. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of finesse there. I can't really think of what I don't think strength plus brawl denotes punching a grenade into someone. I needed to make it more difficult.
Yeah, I know.
Like I understand. If you would have had strength and then specialty punching grenades inside of bodies, I would have given you the extra dice on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but next turn.
Actually,
next
a
turn.
larceny roll, you're pickpocketing it reverse style.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Yeah.
pickpocket his heart.
I would have allowed larceny if you were putting it in the poop chute. So
Yeah, there
I
you
see.
go.
All right, so Finn, you do strike. It deals no damage. Lily levels her shotgun at it and pulls the trigger. It deals no damage. Smiling Jack came down on him, dealt what appeared to be a significant blow of some sort, and that was about it. We're going to go back up.
Hold
Yes.
on. No.
Go ahead.
I took the damage for Lily.
Yeah.
Aura of Decay is still active, and she's a living being.
Oh, so she gets sick?
She takes damage.
Oh!
I need you to make a stamina roll for her with either medicine or fortitude.
Doesn't have fortitude.
Yep.
Okay. That is 1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay. I can't remember how many successes I rolled for the werewolf. I think it was 6.
Okay,
So she takes 3 superficial, non-halved.
Okay.
Instead of 3 ag.
Yeah, Ag would have killed her.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
Instead of activating the power again, I'm going to use Valerian on her
Okay.
to keep her alive.
Okay.
I succeed my rouse check. I'll roll that. You go ahead, and I'll let you know what I get.
It comes to a sudden realization. for the members of Blood Rush bed. The ceiling is burning. Smoke is filling the air. People have mostly rushed out, but have died. Scotiabank Center is burning. There are probably fire trucks on the way. The werewolf of all of you. Raging. Trying to kill you. DJ Metro's paralyzed on the stage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, while they're doing the werewolf fighting, I'm gonna try help him.
You can just grab Metro. That's not a problem. If that's what you're trying to do, DJ Metro is pliant and unable to resist. What do you do with him?
Is there any way I can like unparalyze him? Turn off the sound thing, or
you can definitely go ahead and give me an intelligence plus technology, please.
Lily heals 2 health levels, Aaron.
Gotcha.
And I shut off Aura of Decay so that it stops hurting her.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not gonna go well. Oh, 2 successes.
You on a gut impulse wrench aside DJ's keyboard and just ruin it. You kick it over, you wrench the plugs out, and the sound comes to a screeching halt. Okay,
Payback, buddy.
You are free. I'm going to ask everyone for one last maneuver against this creature. If you spend much more time here, it is nigh on inevitable that you will perish.
I am going to break away from this fight. Attempt to pick up Lily to run out.
Okay, that's what you're going to do. Reg, what do you do?
I'm gonna run to Toddy, and as I run, I go back from Bear to Reg. I'm gonna grab the grenade and take her hand while I do it, and I'm just gonna go, get the fuck out of here. And if she doesn't try and stop me, I'm gonna take the grenade and I'm gonna try and goad this werewolf into biting me. And then when he does,
I am gonna try and stop you.
Okay.
And look at you and say, you have a kid to go to. You fucking run.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna deck the werewolf.
The werewolf does get a strike.
Yep. On whom?
Yeah.
My last action is to take the hit.
Okay. Roll dexterity plus athletics.
Okay.
More dice.
That's so bad.
Holy shit.
That's 12 successes.
I got 4.
No.
So that means I take 8, right?
That means you take 8.
The last thing I do before I go down is make a rouse check.
Uh-huh.
I am at hunger 5. But I'm still up with 2 health levels because I healed 2 more damage.
Okay.
And I look at the other 2 and I'm like, I'm leaving. And Dougie takes off after that.
Aaron.
Uh-huh. As we come back, it is very important that I get what DJ Metro is doing as the paralysis fades. Finn is attempting to grab Lily. Douglas is running. Metro, what are you doing?
I'm going to attempt to quell the werewolf.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yep. Give me it. What's the resistance?
He's rolling stamina and resolve to resist. Hold on, I gotta do
I'm sure that's real high.
I did good on my rouse check.
Okay. 5 successes.
I got 8 successes.
Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what that would do to a werewolf if a critical win is required to drop a vampire out of frenzy. So I'm not sure.
We're going to say that it hampers his ability to heal.
Okay.
Because they're...
Because it does prevent... it would prevent a vampire from being able to do blood surges.
Yeah, that's perfect. Then that makes a lot of sense. Fantastic.
And it'll last for 4 turns. Since I beat his resistance by 3.
Oh, okay. Lily is choking on the smoke and is racking rounds into this werewolf to no effect. Finn, she near on collapses into your arms and you start running out of the venue. Patty, Reg, what do you do?
I make a rouse check and activate Dread Gaze.
On Toddy?
At Toddy.
Okay.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Alright, what am I rolling?
You are rolling Composure and Resolve.
Oh, joy.
Alou Calais.
Blue Calais, indeed.
4.
1.
Ugh.
Yeah, my eyes like they just shh. And so on a failure of vampire, when vampires are unable to act other than in their own self-defense unless they spend willpower equal to the user's margin of win.
So you got to spend 3 willpower to do anything other than defend yourself.
Okay. Taddy looks at Reg. You're such a shit. And I'll use blink and I'll run.
Reg, with the grenade in your hand, what do you do?
I bare my fangs. And I give a good flex. And then I go, all right, now let's see who top dog is, huh? And I'm trying to goad him into biting me. And when he bites at me, I'm going to feed him my arm.
I will ask for 1 single dexterity plus athletics.
Okay.
We'll make it a... Oh, it's pretty well the same thing. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll go strength. We'll go strength plus athletics.
Okay.
He's going to bite at you.
I'm going to make a rouse. I can make a rouse check to add
2 dice.
2 dice.
2 dice. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
I succeed. Yeah, that's a 6. Okay, I succeed. 1, 2, 2. Oh! 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 Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Critical?
9 successes. That's 2 crits.
Finn and Lily, Douglas and Toddy.
I'm gonna grab DJ's shoulder and be like, we should run.
As I'm getting outside with Lily, I'm gonna drop to the ground and listen for breath. Feel her pulse.
She's okay, but we're gonna put a pin in that.
Okay.
DJ Metro and Astrid. In a blink, you see Smiling Jack disappear. In the same way that Taddy does. You two are the only two that have stuck around long enough to bear witness to a cacophonic explosion as Reg Stan just jams his arm into the werewolf's mouth, and they both go up in a column of gore and flame. And Reg is no more. You two, I need you to make dexterity plus athletics, please.
One success.
Okay. 2.
You take 3 aggravated damage. DJ, you take 2. Astrid.
And Astrid is alone on the stage.
Astrid, you watch as a tornado of flame comes down and engulfs DJ Metro, conflagrating him, and the flames lick at your heels. What do you do?
Run.
You sprint out of the venue. Smoke rises from the building. Pillars start to fall. Debris from the ceiling knocking into you as you smash through an emergency exit. Outside, waiting for you, Douglas, Tatiana, Finn, and Lily.
I just run up to them and then just collapse into Tatiana
I hold her up.
and just start bawling that they're gone.
Fucking asshole. Fuck. Fuck.
The first thing I'm doing when I get outside is sense the unseen. We're in pure survival mode, and I need to know if there are more threats.
You look around. There's nothing. It was all in there, waiting for you. Unfortunately, you see rising out of the smoke that is billowing out of the stadium. A gigantic humanoid-like form, the Spectre, sated for the moment. And you feel an immense pang of guilt.
We gotta go. Authority's gonna be here soon. Better everyone think we're fucking dead. And Taddy takes Astrid's hand. It's like, you're riding on the bike.
Yeah. Okay.
A white van arrives a very short time later as you go to run towards the trailer that contains the bike.
Quick query.
Yeah.
Has the bus been burned down yet, or has he left?
You would have to take time to go check.
Okay, I would want to do that on the way out. I just want to
Yeah,
grab
me
one
too.
of Reg's stupid hats.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I left myself a snack in there.
The bus is burned down.
Cool.
A
With
white,
Priscilla Duncern on board.
as far as
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
a white van pulls up. Mirrored windows. One of them rolls down. Annie. I saw the fire. Get in.
Yo,
You
listen,
s-
very good.
Douglas doesn't even answer. He's getting in.
Taddy motions Astrid to get in and just rips the door off the trailer and hops on the bike. I'll follow.
Finn picks up Lily and does his best to get her into the van.
Lily is all right and in your arms as you get into the van. Annie drives off. And as you all leave the smoking remains of the stadium and some of your companions behind, you find yourselves feeling a little hollow. The show went on, but it nearly cost you everything. You're unsure where to go next. Nothing of a radio station plays in the background as you roar on the highway leading out of Halifax and towards the United States border.
I wanted to go to New York.
Is Lily awake?
She's alive.
Finn, once I get something in me, I can fix that.
Near her. You won't fucking touch her.
The open road spreads out before you. Whether or not the remaining members of Blood Rush have a direction in mind is uncertain. Whether you'll stay together, what your next steps are, hard to guess. You started this journey with one thing in mind: to bring Bloodrush back together, to ensure that you gave one final show, that you proved who you were, to bring on the new blood, and to ensure that your legacy was felt for years to come. Feel alive again. Hard to say whether it was all worth it. To have an eternity before you, then to throw it away in pursuit of glory and vanity, rock and roll, sin, camaraderie, family, vengeance. There is one thing for certain: that the band Bloodrush will be remembered. It may be a footnote in the history of mortal men. Another rock band that spiraled out of control. But in the immortality of the night, you have made an impact, a meteoric starfall that is going to leave ripples in the society that you live in for eons, for good or ill. And that will be your legacy.
Who are we?
Bloodrush.
Bloodrush. Monsters.
I would like to thank everyone who has come along with us on this journey. I would like to thank the audience that has been here since the beginning. We here at Another World are fantastic fans of the world of darkness and the gritty and chilling stories that are allowed to be told through this medium. Our cast have put their entire heart and soul into the stories that we have told over these past 6 episodes. And it means the world to us that you came here along with us for this journey. I would like to personally thank Brandon and Lane and Bucket and Sylvie and Brendan and Jake for doing so much with this little vampire rock band story that we started all these nights ago. I think this is one of the best stories that I've ever told. And I think that it wouldn't be a sliver of what I wanted to tell without everyone here putting everything that they are into it. We had some incredible moments and a lot of drama and grit, realness, feelings, emotion. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming along.
It's not a vampire story if we're not all a little traumatized at the end.
To be fair, Aaron did warn me before I said yes.
To be clear, if fucking Douglas took one step towards Lily.
That is I will say, there are going to be some cliffhangers. There are things that were not dealt with in this story that were alluded to. There are stories that are left to be told. And Finn and Lily's story will just have to be for another time.
Fergus's story.
Ooh, I like that.
Douglas, I finally filled in the desire on the character sheet. Give Fergus his revenge. Douglas goes to Chicago, and that's where the cliffhanger ends.
I think that this was some of the most fun I've had with storytelling in a very long time. It felt rewarding. And before we say goodbye for the finale, I would just like to ask everyone here one question. Who are we?
Blood rush.
Blood rush.
Fucking blood rush, baby.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Mwah.